Some of the most beautiful and remote places in Australia can be found in the Kimberley of Western Australia. It's never been easier to access these phenomenal locations. So why am I so set on ditching the four-wheel drive, boat and helicopter to see what I can squeeze into one day on foot? Let's see what surprises the Kimberley has in store for me today.
I've been toying with this ultramarathon waterfall circuit idea for a little while, and I'm pretty stoked to be attempting it. Probably been going for an hour and a half, got 10 to 15 Ks in. Body's not feeling amazing, really sore in my right groin from footy on the weekend, and the left calf is a bit how you going. Got to watch out for the scrub bulls up in the Kimberley. They can get pretty rowdy. I'll see if I can give you a look at some of them. Yeah, get going. Oh. Essentially, the idea around today is a bit of a ultramarathon waterfall circuit, leaving the front door of my house and finishing at the front door of my house. Hopefully 12 to 18 hours sort of time frame, between 40 and 60 Ks, bit of swimming involved, maybe a little bit of cliff jumping, depending on how I'm feeling. So I kind of feel like it's a bit of an ultra marathon triathlon of sorts, which is exciting. My feelings rising crazy. Who's got a hold on me? It's kind of unstable. This is what a lot of today's going to be like, I think. This sort of shit. Lots of ankle breaking country. The main thing that I'm concerned about out here is snapping an ankle or doing some damage to my knees. Sure, there's a chance of like a snake bite and whatnot, but I'm prepared to deal with that, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled. One thing I do like to do often when I'm out here is I'll have a target animal that I'll try to manifest that I've never seen before. So today is an animal that I pick quite a bit because they're quite rare to come across, and it is a death adder. They're pretty small, they're beautiful. This is the kind of terrain, like lots of rocks, leafy litter on the ground where they can camouflage and just sit and wait for their prey to trot on by. But yeah, and one thing that's good about having a target species like that, keeps me really alert, and yeah, it sort of makes me get in the headspace of that animal, trying to think where they would be. Righto. So now's the time where I've got to do my first jump. Well, I don't have to. As Harry Bink would say, I get to. But yeah, after just running 15, 20 Ks, I wouldn't say I'm exactly feeling it. I think I may as well jump it. Otherwise, this is just a trail run. Got to mix it up a bit. Look at this shit. Gotta get up that way. Bit of a bush bash barefoot in my undies. Right. Last time I came through here, I got smacked by a couple of wasps, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled for them. Just bit prickly. Fucking how good is this? Cheeky little scramble to get out. Chuck the GoPro on the head. One thing that's important when you're filming yourself like this is to try not to be a hero. I think some people try to go a little bit quicker when they're on camera. If anything, when you're filming yourself, you need to dial it back a smidge, because without even knowing it, you're subconsciously a little bit preoccupied. That's what's good about the GoPros. You barely notice they're there. But just have to go at a steady pace. Unreal. This has been a bucket list item for a while now. What a spot. I got a feeling I'm not gonna bump into anyone today. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, it's definitely incrementally ramping up and getting harder and harder. And I've just reached probably the crux of the day, which is this, I don't know how high it is. I don't know exactly where I'm planning on jumping from, but it'd have to be over 20, maybe 25 meter waterfall jump. It's still going to be quite sketchy getting across, but I'll just go till it doesn't make sense anymore. I can't say I'm super excited about it. I think the least I can do is go suss it out, see how I feel, and play it by ear. So I've obviously taken off all my gear. I am gonna take my sat phone in my zip up pocket and the GoPro, so if something were to happen, at least I can hit the SOS button down there. It's not gonna though. I still haven't made my mind up whether or not I'm going to do it. But look at that launching pad just there. It's begging for it. It's saying, please, mister, please. Oh, and just for the record, I was here about 2 or 3 weeks ago and I did a thorough depth check of this area. I got down at the base of the waterfall, probably spent 15 minutes in there checking it out, and I didn't touch the bottom once. I can do it. Just step off and trust the process. Step off and trust the process. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Oh, that was unreal. I haven't jumped something that high in ages, let alone after running 25Ks. Oh, so close to not doing it. But yeah, I feel like I've did enough safety stuff last time I was here to put my mind at ease. And one thing worth noting, on those bigger jumps, you think it would be better wearing shoes, but it's actually not. The footprint of your foot with a shoe on increases, like let's just say 10-20%. So that means there's more surface area and consequently more pressure and force going up your joints upon impact. So I really didn't want to wear shoes then because I knew it would hurt my body more, but I've got a pretty hectic hike to get back up to my stuff, so I figured it was worth it. Yeah, when landing then, whew, probably should have like pointed my toes a bit more, but next time, eh? Oh, I feel like that was the crux of the day right there. Now I'm pretty much on the home straight. I've just got another 30 Ks to run, but fucking that'll be sweet. That'll sort itself out. Now the kilometre hike up the hill to get back to my stuff. I'm cramping up. The ankles and knees are a little bit sore, and so is the lower back. But I think I'll just sit down, and then before you know it, you go getting comfy and complacent. Time gets away on you, and you're fucking walking out here in the dark. So I'm gonna give myself 2 minutes to sit down once I get back to my stuff, have a quick snack, fill my drink bottles, and then I'm gonna get straight back into it. Like, in essence, what I've done is just designed a one-man race doing my favorite things. How's these pandanas? Alright, check this joint out. Just saw a freshwater croc. I'm having an absolute ball out here. This is a pretty good indicator of the pace I'm going. Look at this. What a pisser of a camp spot. Couple of barra, couple of beers. Be marking this one on the GPS. And this is probably around the halfway mark, I reckon. So can't really complain with the first half. We'll see how we go the second half, hey? Yeah, this joint is pretty beautiful. It's just cascading waterfall after waterfall. Oh, I am thoroughly enjoying myself out here. Look at that big Moab. Oh, what a beauty. I thought I was running out of food, and then I found this monster cookie deep in my bog. Oh, tuna beans, capsicum, ship view. I'm gonna try to reverse this canyon. Usually what you do is sort of loop around, access it upstream, and then come downstream. It's gonna be way harder, but should be a good little challenge. Oh, so nice getting in the water. There's been a few spots I've been really keen to have a swim, and I decided not to save it here. Sun's just gone behind the clouds for the first time today. I reckon I'm in for a good arby. The body's definitely starting to feel it though. Creeping up on the 50k mark. Been going for probably, I don't know, 8 hours or so. So many wasps in here. Please, wasps, grant me safe passage. I will be good. Maybe if I rescue this wasp here, the rest will let me live. Oh, mate. Am I in Karajini? Or is it the Blue Mountains? Nah, mate, it's the Kimberley. Oh, yeah. That looks fucking easy to get up. Oh, I'm gonna be spewing if I fall back in now. I think I might have stitched myself up coming this way. Oh, yes. I reckon this is going to be the hardest part. Look at this. I think I'm going to have to try to go up that way. Or climb up there. Oh my god, this is... Please, oh fuck! That was a fucking close call. Oh. So I just fell in, climbing up that way, and nearly hit my fucking head on the far side of the wall there. The worst place to cramp. Oh. Ah. Oh. Are you kidding me right now? Ah. This is the worst place to cramp. Oh. Ooh. My legs. All right, I need to get out of here. Because if I fall, I'm not falling into water. Oh. This day has turned pretty quick. Ooh, sa. I dare say that was the fucking crux of the day just then. I thought it was the jump. Climbing up that. Yeah, nah. Wouldn't recommend it. I got way too cocky too soon on this day. I shouldn't have reversed this canyon. So much harder. I'm just cramping up big time. It's just, and it's dangerous. But it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Couple of spicy moments. Anyways, I'm out now. I'm gonna go back, smash some hydrolytes, and the show goes on. Struggle town at the moment. I think I've had a couple too many hydrolytes or something like that. My gut is just playing up. Anyways, I've just come out of the ranges and I saw my next objective off in the distance. And it just seems so far away. I feel like I've been running towards it for ages. But yeah, I'm slowly getting there. I'm gonna have to swim across the river shortly. and then probably tackle the hardest hiking and scrambling section of the day. Like, I'm glad I've got a bit in the tank to link in this section, because it's probably my favorite hiking section near Kununurra. But yeah, I hope I get another wind soon, because yeah, the morale is down. I'm just trying my best not to stop, and hopefully another wave kicks in soon. Just did the swim across the Ord. Don't worry, didn't miss much. Probably 300-400 meters of side doggy paddling with my dry bag and all my gear in there, cramping up for half of it. Then coming in through that, you should have seen what I had to exit on the other side. It was so dense. Another one of the worst positions I've ever been in when getting a cramp was just then, just past halfway across. Both calves seized up. What do you do, eh? Just kick back for a second and do a bit of nasal breathing and hope that that helps. But yeah, no, I didn't. Anyways, I've probably got under an hour's worth of light left, and I've probably got at least 2 and a bit hours of ground to cover. The next hour and a half is going to be the spiciest hike of the trip, so I should really get a move on, so I'm not doing that in the pitch black dark. Sun's about to set over the hill, and I figured it's a good chance to reflect on the day that was. It's kind of eventuated into almost like a decathlon of my favorite things in the same day. Hour and a half or 2 to go, so the last stretch probably be in the dark. Just goes to show a pretty special part of the world up here in Kununurra. You can leave your front door and you've got infinite adventures within Kui. Yeah, hopefully it gets a few of you thinking about what you could link up from your front door, or not even necessarily your front door. Instead of paying a few $100s for a race ticket, City to Surf or something like that, put it towards something a bit different, test yourself and have fun with it. It doesn't have to be a race. Get a few friends along. I reckon there's something to it. The mission is most definitely not even close to being over. I think I'm about to get shredded to a banging sunset. Check this out. It's primo. But I'm probably going to stop using the GoPro once it gets dark, because the GoPros just go to shit. Look at this! And a sketchy down climb. This day just keeps getting better. Look at these skies. Blessed. Honestly, Bart, can't ask for much more. I'm at one of the best sunset spots in town. Around the 65k mark, been going for 12 hours. And I was really struggling swimming across that river about half an hour ago. And now I'm feeling pretty good about the whole thing. Sunsets do wild things to my mojo. Anyone else?
Today was one of those days where it felt like everything just clicked. Surprise around every corner. The biggest surprise of all was getting home to the finish line, heading over to a friend's and having a home cooked spag bowl and brownies and dessert for me. Quite literally icing on the cake of one of the best days of my life.